Like button, hit the like button, hit that like button.
Hello.
Here we have the new young 23-year-old child. Ooh, child.
I'm doing well.
Good, good. Can you hear? Wait, you're lagging a little bit. Okay, perfect.
I'm doing well. How
Okay,
about
what
you?
brings you up tonight? Good.
I heard what you told last girl. I'm 23 as well, and I'm kind of
So,
going through it too with a relationship. I've been with my man for a year and 8 months, and I just it's like I don't know if I'm even want to be in a relationship. I got in a relationship when I was 21. I'm 23, and my mind's changed a lot, and I've been watching you a lot recently, like for the past few months, and like my mindset has been changing a lot.
oh, what's
I guess
wrong?
I think it's just hard to focus on myself while being in a relationship, but I would love to be in a relationship. You know, it's kind of difficult for me. It's like different for me because I have a physical disability, so
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of harder for me to be out here wearing heels. I cannot wear no heels. I cannot wear dresses sometimes. Um,
Okay. But
so
you found things that you can wear that works for you?
yeah,
You know?
I do. I'm like more of a tomboyish because I don't have the body for the girl, like girly girl. I've never been that type of female.
Okay.
I don't wear makeup. Occasionally, I will.
Okay.
I met my man in Job Corps. It was like a trade school, but I didn't
Yes.
finish. He actually finished,
Okay.
and he got his electrical certificate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I liked him. I liked him in the beginning. I love a hard worker. That's what made me
Mm-hmm.
fall for him. But then he's just getting too comfortable for me. Like playing video games a lot, not working on himself. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
perfect either.
Oh, she got a pookie. Cease. Here's You don't have to be in a relationship all the time. Sometimes it's better when you're by yourself. You can think of your own things to do. You can do stuff on your own. You can make decisions on your own. You can decide how you want to spend your day on your own. Sometimes you just want to be alone without the thought of another person telling you when, where, and how, or you having the obligation to be with another person. You are 23 years old. You are at the beginning of your life. You have plenty of time to turn around and find a man if you want one. You said you're tired of being in a relationship now and he's taking you for granted. If you're feeling this way, that means you may or may not still be in love with this person. And you all fall in and out of love all the time. Nothing wrong with that. What is wrong is when you know that you're not in love with a person and you lead another person on continuously. Would you or would you not rather know now that you're not in love with me as opposed to knowing 6 months down the road when you have cheated on me or you have found another person or you have told me you don't want to be bothered with me? Okay? I would probably start out with I need some space. Maybe see if you can only see him 2 times a week. And if that's too much of an obligation, then I would probably tell him, vamos. I understand that it's difficult to say goodbye and to give somebody their walking papers, but you'd rather do it now when it doesn't hurt or would not hurt them as much as if they found out you really didn't like them.
I'm trying to work on myself, but I'm trying to help him as well. It's kind of difficult.
Yes. And do you feel like when he got comfortable, you got comfortable? Do you feel
Well,
like you
yeah,
guys are comfortable?
for sure. But
That
I'm
kind
more
of
of.
takes out. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that probably takes away the spunk or the spark out of relationship when we both get comfortable. We both don't want to dress up. We want to stay in the house, Netflix and chill, do our usual 1, 2, eat pizza, eat snacks. Is that what happened over time? You guys kind of lost that spark a little bit.
I could say so, but he's the. I'm so in love with you. I can never. But I have. I'm emotionally immature still, a little bit since I've been with him, but he's taught me not to be that way. He's taught me how to communicate better. That's what makes me want to stay. He's a good man, but he's just his priorities are not straight. He's very good, very well. Never have no infidelity issues. Never disrespects me. It's just I'm not sure what I want. I thought I wanted this at 21. Now my mind has changed.
I told you. It has nothing to do with him. It has to do with you. You outgrew what you thought you had, or what you thought you would have with this person. Absolutely nothing wrong with him. Nothing wrong with you. You just grew out of caring about him like that. And now you feel guilty. You get it. I get it. But you have to be true to yourself too. You need to really sit down and think. Am I having issues with myself and I'm projecting them onto him? Or are there issues with him and it really is the relationship in which I want to get out of because I don't want to be in a relationship? You really need to sit down and think about that first.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair. We evolve and we change over time. That's natural. And maybe you want it, but maybe it just looks different now. And that's okay. And maybe what you guys need is probably a little bit of space. I'm not saying break up, but maybe you guys need your own space. Babe, I'll see you in 3 days. I'm going to work on my stuff. You work on your stuff. We'll come back together and talk about our stuff. Sometimes space is good. Yeah.
Yes. It sounds good.
How about starting there before like jumping off the hill and saying, I'm going to break up, maybe because you're not ready for that emotionally, both of you? How about just creating a little bit of space in between you guys? So you guys just have air. Maybe sometimes you just want to be alone with your thoughts. Maybe he want to do the same. So you could journal, get fresh air, do whatever it is that you love or that you need to work on.
Sorry. I just don't know why I'm so scared of that.
Because that's the familiar. It's just you guys have been together so long, it's comfortable, you know? You guys kind of are like codependent emotionally and physically on each other. So even when you want space, you don't want space.
You read me like a book. That's very accurate.
Yeah. Even though you don't, you do. And then that causes arguments. Like, I want a space, get away from me. And then a few minutes or an hour later, come back. Can you just come sit next? Like, right. Yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm here to tell you that it'll be okay. Even if it's 3 days, he's not going anywhere. You'll be fine. Y'all will survive for 2 to 3 days.
The thing is, when you see, I have a therapist, right? And I asked her the same question. I was like, when do you know when it's time to leave somebody?
I feel like when you don't feel like you anymore, when you start betraying who you are, that's when you start going against who you are as a person. Like, I don't like this, but I'm still doing it. I'm not
Absolutely, Ashley. Absolutely. And here's the thing. I can look her in her eyeball right now and tell she is there. She's there. She's just looking for confirmation. Yes. When do you know when it's time? And here's the thing. Her need to be on her own is waging a war against the love she knows he has for her. And that is what's going to keep her there until she decides to go because she's not in love with him anymore. She's just familiar to him. He's familiar to her. And she's thinking in her head, I have a handicap. He loves me. What if I don't find anyone else who can love me in my handicap? Like he loves me in my handicap. Maybe I won't be able to do better than this. All of these things are going through her head, but she wants to go.
comfortable, but I'm still doing this for you. But I don't like how it feels for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
That's where she's at, right there. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for articulating it. I did so, but you did it better than me.
So
Yeah.
think
I'm not.
about it, okay? You don't have to have it all figured out in one night. Start baby steps. Try 24 hours away from each other.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. I can do that because I'm all about Miss Ashley. I be watching you, and I'm all about improving myself, improving my mind, being independent. I think it's just I know how them females feel. Like when you're in a relationship, you feel kind of trapped, but not.
I knew it. I said in my head, she's gonna say she feels trapped because she knows how he feels about her. And she's worried about him, her handicap. Will she get somebody else? Maybe she's making a mistake. She doesn't know. Does she really feel for him? And she doesn't know. These are all the things that are going through her head.
Same time, because yeah, he's a good man. He has all these great qualities.
But, watch her say but.
So I don't want to leave that, but I don't want to be stressed out.
What I tell you. Because she's not in love with him anymore. And she feels guilty for that.
And constantly every single day worrying or just thinking of those intrusive thoughts of would I be better alone, single, or am I better with him?
Yes. You need time away. If you cannot get away physically, you have to get away mentally, but you know what you need to do. What's possible to be done. Physically as well as mentally. Because you know you're not in love with him anymore. If you know that, then it's not fair to drag him along when you know this. And many women have been in this situation. You're not the first, and you will not be the last.